world quarantine for some days. Why do anything to our coach?
Say something, no.
Not supposed to. Turn savage on a room full of vultures. I
don't care what your opinion is. I don't care about these isms.
Had to go and go kill Kobe. Damn.
That's bullshit, man.
It's a moment.
I'm not a fool. Hotep or die.
Drinks when they poet. Why sleep to glorify? That shit bogus. Why they changed the game and decoded? Why they signed it?
It turns out that the Hoteps in our community were correct.
All-time high. Why we staying woke? We sleep on the lies. Why the ladies?
What does Hotep mean to me? Until the culture loves Hotep, we will never be free. This education for the black community comes from the Hotep community. Where are you gonna get these gems? These life gems? Hotep's been told you.
Why we still live in dark days? Why we segregate, part ways? Why a virus stopped the world, quarantine for some days? Why we still live in dark days? Why we segregate, part ways? Why a virus stopped the world, quarantine for some days? Why?
Yeah, it's lit.
What's good, people? You know what day it is? It's Thursday, Hotep Thursday, episode 96 of Hotep's Been Told Ya. I am Uncle Hotep. He is Hotep Jesus. What is going on? Week 6 of the lockdown. And everybody's got cabin fever. Everybody want to break outside. Some people don't want to break outside. We'll talk about that later. Some people is getting cabin fever and getting restless. Some people are waiting for the man to give them that needle in their arm so they can get well. But what's going on, Hotep Jesus? How you been this week?
Oh man, like me and you was talking in the green room just now. I really haven't been doing too much of the social medias. I've been trying to stay, keep my account active, outside of that. Outside of that, I've been studying, heavy, even more so. Like I just got another, I just came off of an adrenaline rush and I just doubled up with a second adrenaline rush. You know what I mean? I'm getting that young hunger again. I think it's because I turned 40 this year. Okay. But that hunger sneaking up on me again. So I've been in the bushes waiting, stalking. You know what I mean?
That's what's up, man. That's what's up. First day of Ramadan today. Shout out to our Islamic brethren. Also, the NFL draft is tonight. They're doing it virtual tonight. Virtual slave.
Virtual slavery block.
Virtual slavery block. Remember, back in the day, people used to compare. I think it was you. You did that a couple of times, man. You put the NFL draft. People used to say, "Oh, that's slavery." If you wanted to set the timeline on fire, you just break out with that, and people would go nuts, man.
Yeah, they be pissed aside. You say that shit. I'd love to be $1 million slave. I know you would, but you ain't cut out to be. Shut your ass up.
Yeah, so shout out to all the people that's going to be some millionaires. If they have a season, they're going to be some future millionaires and play for the man on Sundays. Let's get these super chats out the way. Thanks for everybody donating. I know y'all got them Trump bucks. I know you got the Trump bucks. You might as well donate some. The Hotep's Been Told You. We 4 episodes away from episode 100. We've been on the grind for a minute. Y'all been on a ride with us. We greatly appreciate it. But we know you got that stimulus, so hook up some brothers up. Yeah. Drew Sample, long time. What's good, fam? Going to catch when I can live. Looking forward to things going back to normal. Also, Steve Jobs had the HIV, the house in Virginia. I wonder if he got it by. Damn, Drew, you come up with a conspiracy. I never heard that. You ever heard that, man?
You said what?
He got the house. Steve Jobs had the house in Virginia.
What house in Virginia?
I'm talking in code, man. Hey, we'll get back to that. Victor Life, thanks for a donation. Won't tune in till later. I'll drop this now. Thanks, man, Victor. We appreciate it. Bless up and happy Thursday to everyone. Yatu Sabes. It took me like 10 episodes to be able to say that, man. Like I was fucking that up, man. Yatu Sabes. So I finally get it. Matthew Erickson, thanks for a donation. Missed the last few live shows and going to miss another, but got to make sure I show my support. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. Drop some blessings on the congregation tonight. Can I get a hallelujah?
Oh
Hotep.
yeah.
See, that's what I'm talking about. Matthew Erickson know what I'm talking about. Stacy Nelson, thanks for the donation. Jessica Voss, welcome aboard. Thanks for the donation. Let's get to it. The white man start protesting. The Karens are protesting. These staying home order protests, man.
Yeah.
You know, I seen a video. A Karen was out and took her kids to the playground. Police officer like, "Hey, man, you gotta go." She's like, "Hell no." He warned her a few times. He's like, "Hey, man, I'm gonna lock you up."
Yeah.
He put her hands behind her back and locked her up. I was like, God damn. They
Yeah.
locking up white women over this, man. You know it's serious, man.
Yeah. The time is now.
Yeah, man. Listen, the feds are serious about this lockdown. North Carolina was protesting earlier this week. There was a couple other states that were Texas protesting, and
Texas had Alice Jones out there.
Oh, did he? He was out there.
Sure, yeah. Yeah, they try to throw a little article up talking about, remember they banned them from the on Shore from the platform last week for allegedly for promoting the protest.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember that. And then, a lot of like Facebook, you can't organize anything on Facebook that will break the law. So they're saying that it's a lawful order to stay at home. So if you do a protest and you're not riding around cars, because some people will do, they said you can do a protest just driving around your car. You stay in your car and honk the horn and shit like that, like all that nut ass shit. But if you do like you coming outside, no, they like no, you can't do that, And even on this platform, you can't even talk, about stuff contradicting the WHO organization. So it seems like the establishment is stepping up their game because they see the public is like, hey, what's going on here? And they're starting to buck. So, when the establishment is starting like, hey, trying to push back, this like, they mean business, man. They really need business.
Yeah. 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 It which is, kind of like what I recognize, which is, definitely has fueled my drive to become better. It's kind of kicked me into another gear, this dystopian future. And that Cyberpunk 2077 trailer. You seen Cyberpunk 2077?
No, I didn't see it.
It's a new game coming out for the platforms, PS and all of that. Man, shooting, doing drugs, installing cybernetic parts inside your body, drones, gangster shit. So that shit just got me. I feel like I need to be on my Tony Stark shit. Just saying. So
Yo, what's that other game that it's this shit seems like we're the
Watch
guy
Dogs.
Watchdog. Yo, I remember I remember that game first came out, right? And 4chan was doing somebody made a WebM on 4chan, because you could read what people's sexual stuff was and stuff like that. It was hilarious. Yo, they would go around and start smoking people that they didn't agree with. They put it on a collage. I fell out laughing. It was this, but it seems like, with the cell phones and everything else, this is like a combination of all this stuff. Like it seems like watchdogish, man. Like, you walk
Yeah.
around these cell phones you want, man, you're gonna get tracked, man. Like, this is crazy.
Yeah, yeah. You know, it's time to get down to the nitty gritty. It's time to be like, first of all, like, how do you even get one of these things that's not made in China?
Right.
Right? Like, I got a drone on the way. Like, you know, that shit coming from China. Matter of fact, I tried to buy some extra batteries for it today. The estimated delivery date was May 15th. I'm like, damn, I gotta wait that long just for 3 little batteries. Batteries only good for about 15 minutes. 3 little batteries. May 15th, China. So it just got me thinking, like we really gotta step our shit up. It's time to step the fuck up, because it's just so ironic that religious exemption was in the courts in Connecticut and New Jersey for vaccinations. They're trying to take away the religious exemption. And here they come with this new virus, the WHO. And I'm sitting down and I seen black women say, I don't know what y'all rushing to open for. You know, I seen this one lady, she said, we don't have a cure and we don't have a vaccine. I said, whoa. It just hit me in my head like, whoa, did she just say vaccine? You want one of those? Oh my God. Nah, shorty, that's not the wave. Then you see the white women's on the other side of the aisle. They protesting like, man, fuck the vaccines. I want to go back to work. I'm good. So you just looking at it all, right? So when you sit in these seats objectively, and you try to sit in that black woman seat, right? And you like, because even the mayor of Atlanta had bucked the governor's orders, right?
Yeah.
I forget her name, Keisha. She bucked. The governor said, "Yo, it's open." She said, "Nah, we not open in Atlanta." And the black folks was like, "Yeah, you tell him, Keisha." And I'm like, "For real?" So I started thinking, like, "Am I bugging? Is this virus really deadly?" like, let me think about this shit. It's like, first of all, I had this shit. Second of all, I didn't did too many podcasts on this shit and did too much of the informations. And the people saying this, you know, that this thing is deadly, aren't providing any information outside of the mainstream media regurgitated nonsense, outside of the WHO. And that stuff is, you know, far from, actually, let's not talk about what it's far from. Let's just talk about what it is. What it is redundant and very simple minded. Um, you know, it's like vaccines, stay inside, wear your mask. And it's just like, are we going to talk about the immune system? Like, how do you just completely ignore that people have an immune system? Are we going to discuss that? And then I saw one thing said, the lady from YouTube, one of the C-level execs at YouTube going to say, if you say megadosing is a cure, a megadose in vitamin C uh, uh, is a cure for the coronavirus, they're going to, you know, delete the content. So I was like, damn, you can't even talk about the whole vitamin C thing, right? Now I get now if you have my thing with Tahuti, he'll tell you, you know, legally what these people are talking about. They're not talking about physically, they're talking about legalese and shit. But they're basically saying that, you know, the term cure, um, these names are actually patented and shit like that. So you playing around with intellectual property when you say this stuff. But you know, YouTube isn't saying it like that. Basically, YouTube is saying it's the way you phrase it. Like, I get what she's saying, but at the same time, that's very vague, because I might say it in a proper way and you take down my video like you took down, what was it, episode 95 of Hoteps Been Told You, right? Like,
94. 94.
huh? 94?
Yeah.
Yeah, like they just take down your episode and we're like, yo, we didn't even say nothing crazy. So it's just like that real weird gray area, synthesis of information. And then it's just like, you think about like 1984, it's just like, God damn. Then they say the social distancing really bugged me out, because the social distancing is an oxymoron. And those words, antonyms, they repel each other. You know what I mean? Like, you can't be social and distant at the same time. It's just like, damn, like, I'm really up in this communist bullshit, yo. Like, you be studying, you just be in your cave studying, like, yeah, we live in a communist age. You a communist, you be saying that shit. You know what I mean? You mean it. Then you wake up one day like, damn, we really is in a communist nation.
Yeah, man. Because what I noticed, the normies they're really for the vaccine. They want a vaccine. They don't want to come outside until they get a vaccine. And I'm like, come on, man. Like how can you just trust it? Like, I mean, if anything comes out the market, it's going to be rushed. It's not going to have. They take decades of testing on stuff before they. It takes a long time for new medicine to come out to market. They're rushing this. And these people just want to stay inside. And they're like, people are getting fed up. People are losing their jobs. Como said, hey, I'm sorry if y'all lose your jobs. If you want a job, get an essential job. Like, so you mean work at a supermarket? You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, because, people in the supermarket can work. He's telling people like, hey, I don't want to hear it. Go work at Walmart. Go work at Giant. That's what he's telling these people. Like, and people are, and there's, we see the people coming out with the protests. And there was a lot. North Carolina, there was at least 500, 600 people out there. But there's a lot of people that don't want nothing to do with that. And they're fine with being stuck inside. They're fine with being locked down. They're fine with the economy crash. They're going to be fine with because I guess they're going to say they safe, but it's foul out here, man. It's funny money out here.
Yeah, man. And Shorty said, what tripped me out when Shorty was talking about the whole vaccine thing? She said, I don't know how y'all expect us to go back to work. Everything I'm seeing on the news and the media. And I said, see, it's that right there. Everything you seeing on the news and the media. You need to be watching Hotep's been told you.
Yeah.
You heard what Van Jones said.
Hold on, before you give Van Jones, let me read these super chats. Hey, 180 in the room. Please hit that thumbs up. Please hit that share button. Let's get the voice and get the message out here. Chad for the Hotep's flawlessly executing intro 2 weeks in a row. I love to see it. Shout out to Baby Erickson Hotep. What up, Chad? Drew Sample. Thanks for a donation. I wish I got my Trump bucks. Drew out there making that money, man. He ain't get no Trump bucks. Black Mountain Hotep. I don't got no orange dollars, but shout out to the Hoteps. Just got done working on a project under my own shit. Black Mountain Painting for the day. Glad I made it in time. Shout out to Black Mountain Hotep. You need something painted, just look out. Black Mountain Painting. He'll tell you where he's at. Aztec Mecca. Peace and love. Thanks for the donation. Peace and love to the Hoteps and all Hotep Nation tuning in to the realest show on the planet. Yes, indeed. Stacy Nelson, thank you again. Steph Colonel, what up, Steph? Stay at home is an attempt from elitist, poor, and unhealthy people to recruit able-bodied and healthy people to join their ranks. It's woke. Chad, I don't know what's better, Uncle Hotep's fit or Hotep Jesus Hotep Nation mug he's drinking out of. What are you drinking out of a chalice, man? I was like, God damn, man.
Yeah. I try to live as ghetto as possible sometimes. I'm drinking wine out of a pint mug, a beer mug. You know what I'm saying? Just to remind me I ain't made it yet.
Mark Newell, did you guys watch parts 1 and 2 of The Last Dance? Yeah, I actually did watch. That's Jordan that came out. They came out with Jordan's documentary of his last season. I don't know if you've seen it yet.
I don't watch Nick Knock content.
You don't watch But yeah, Mark, I watched it. So I watched it. I was riding the bike, man. See, I got to do stuff while riding my exercise bike, man. So I be watching like a whole bunch of YouTube shit. Like I be watching people, play Final Fantasy 7. I be watching this crazy shit. Just get the time by on my bike.
White man love to watch y'all dunk that basketball. Ain't he drafting the slaves in there? He love watching y'all spike that football.
Sweet Teas, thanks for the donation. I greatly appreciate it. The Great Create, big ups. Steph Colonel, TheyTube is preparing a narrative. They are going to start labeling preventive health as a conspiracy theory. Yeah, that's the kind of thing, I went out of order, but that's the kind of thing that was, I caught what she said. She was saying vitamin C was a cure, but I don't think anybody said that. Like,
right.
I think people were saying, make sure your immune system is up so it can fight off, you won't catch it.
Right.
You know what I mean? She's doing, that's double speak what she was doing.
Right.
News speak, whatever you want to call it.
Right.
Jay Stokes, Dick Gregory told us in 2016 that time is over.
Yeah.
Rest in peace, Dick Gregory. Mike Lowry, nothing to say, just showing support. Thanks for the donation. Russell, we talking about where do I find the Amazon.com garb on? Listen, I got this fresh out of Harlem. What the hell is you talking about, bruh? Well, the hat, I think the hat I got from Amazon. I'm sorry. But the John, I got this from Harlem. What are you talking about, man? But Van Jones, man, gave the Hoteps a shout out, man.
Yeah. Yeah. Man, we need to play the clip.
Oh, you got the clip?
We need to play the clip. Where's the clip? Hold on. Let me pull the clip up. I got the clip somewhere. Tell the people, run the narrative real quick.
Anyway, they were having, I think it was Charles Barkley, Dom, Meadowlark Lemon. They were talking about something, about the black Americans and our reaction to the COVID and shit like that. And I remember this last week when he said it, like people was because I got like people get on me for like, because sometimes I just type in Hoteps in the search bar on my tweet deck or whatever and see what people are saying, and I just troll them or whatever, and people are like, how do you see this? You just type Hoteps in the search bar and follow people and say shit. I'm like, dude, it's fucking how you use the app, motherfucker. Like, it takes 2 seconds. They act like you spend a whole bunch of time typing something in the Twitter search bar so you can find out what people are saying. But when the celebrities do it, y'all don't say a goddamn thing. But when Uncle Hotep does it, I'm being a goofball. I got too much time on my hands. It takes 2 seconds, Shine.
Should have kept our name out your mouth.
Right. That's what I'm getting at.
Yeah, I called you for even bringing this up. Mind your business. Go talk about your basketball and your rap music and leave us the fuck alone. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's called, in the corporate world, we call that social media monitoring. Get your corporate game up.
Yeah. So people were saying, like, he was like, Van Jones, big up the Hoteps. He said Hoteps by name. I was like, what? He's like on CNN. I was like, oh shit. I was like, somebody get me the clip. And shout out to the girl that got the clip. I don't know her at, but shout out to her for getting the clip.
Shout out to that sister. Correct.
But yeah, he was like, yo, the Hoteps. Well, now see, he didn't want to give the black man no credit, and that's just what how it is. But he gave it to the female Hoteps. Talking about how it's important to eat healthy and have your immune system up and things of that nature.
Yeah, he did. Hold on, we're gonna run the tape and we're gonna talk about that. Yeah, I got it right here.
4 years. Who have been telling us, hey, drink the healthy food, put down the bad, wearing the head wraps. No, we call Hoteps and push them off to one side. It turns out that the Hoteps, the system part, but we have had black women in our community 4 years who have been telling us, hey, drink the healthy food, put down the bad, wearing the head wraps. No, we call Hoteps and push them off to one side. It turns out that the Hoteps in our community were correct. The ones telling us to live and put down the sugary drinks. And so we don't have the resources.
You seen Chuck nod his head? Watch Chuck nod his head right here when we say Hoteps. He said, yeah, I know what you're talking about.
And so we don't have the resources.
Hello,
It
watch
turns
it.
out that the Hoteps in our community were correct. The ones telling us to eat, to live, and put down the sugary drinks. We don't have the resources in our community, but we can be resourceful. And there have been people in our community begging us for years to take it seriously. So I think this is about wellness and about oneness. It's the system.
That's it right there, man.
That's facts, man. And these shines. I hate these nogs, man, because now they're trying to backtrack. Now they're trying to say, "Oh, well, eating right. That's just that's common sense." I was like, no. Y'all not getting away with that shit, man. They not getting away with that. You still got the joint up, man. Oh, okay. I was like, I'm not letting y'all get away with that, man. Because people was telling y'all to go vegan, eat sea moss. Y'all were just looking at people like they crazy. We was people telling people they putting shit in the food, the GMOs. Y'all wasn't believing none of that. Beyonce told y'all to go vegan. Y'all told her to fuck off. You know what I mean? I'm not trying to hear that from y'all.
Word.
Y'all was not listening. We say, so eating right is Hotep? In the black community it is, God damn it. You know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? Y'all still when fucking Popeyes released a goddamn greasy ass chicken sandwich, you motherfuckers went and made them millions of dollars. Hoteps was like, don't eat that bullshit.
Remember what they did to Yada? Remember how they disrespected Yada?
Yeah.
They disrespected Yada on Twitter, had him trending. Disrespecting my man, running memes on him, calling him Little Hotep. They was real disrespectful. But Hotep's been told you. You see, the thing is, when you got the ancestors behind you, you ain't gotta worry, man. Like you got that name Hotep. You see that Ankh between our video screens right there? I said it's Illuminati shit you dealing with over here, dog. We on a whole nother, you know what I mean? Ashe to the ancestors. Our Orishas and all of that.
Yeah, I remember that Yada thing, and Yada was just telling like, hey, the cleaner you eat for women, the less you're gonna have a period. That's what he always said. You know what I'm saying? They took that shit and ran with it. And I'm like, and if you go and do some research, the white man will even tell you that. You know what I'm saying? But they just Yada. So yes, eating clean is a Hotep characteristic in the African American Yakata Deshaun community, whether you like it or not. You know what I'm saying? What you put in your body is important.
Mm-hmm.
But when y'all was out here talking about Popeye's chicken sandwiches, no, that ain't Hotep. But all y'all was running with this shit. Oh, I gotta get me a sandwich. I gotta get me a sandwich.
Whooping each other ass over them shits.
Fighting over that shit. Shit, man. But shout out to Van Jones. He know what's up, man. Yes, we were right, Van Jones. Shout out to
He had to throw the little, the women thing in there, knowing that usually Hotep, because even when you type in the Urban Dictionary definition, it specifically says black male.
yeah.
You know what I mean? So, it's cute. He tried to, throw it to the women. Hey, no doubt. We let the queens take the win. But either way, it's a win for the Hotep community. He didn't want to keep it all the way real, but you know what I mean? He still said it, and that's love. You know what I mean? We're gonna take it as a win. We running with it.
Another thing, because his ex-wife is white. He tried to throw that out. He probably said that out there so it would give him some bail. He don't
Oh
understand.
shit. Let's go, Van Jones. Come on, come to Hotep, homie. Call me up. We can work this thing out, dog.
He don't understand. They're gonna bring that out either if you said that or not, man. You don't understand these shines, man. They'll just take one thing that they don't agree with or whatever, and they're gonna take it and run with it. So you might as well. I would have said black man. I would have been like, screw y'all. But whatever. It's true though. Either way, you know what I'm saying.
We're gonna take him to see Dr. Umar, get him baptized, get him a nice sister with nappy hair.
Hold on. I think there might have been a couple
Super
super
chat.
chats. Oh yeah. Trisha, whoa, what's going on, Trisha? I am not taking a vaccine during Doing the antibody test, wearing contact tracing bracelet, or downloading the app to track me. Vitamin D, zinc, ACV shots. Shout out to Trisha. I got the zinc. I got the zinc. The pill. I mean the droplets, man. I took mine today.
Oh, you corny.
What?
You supposed to have the herbs, man. You got you over here eating taking pills like the white man.
No, this is the droplets, man. These are the drops.
Let me see.
It's the liquid.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you just
Uh,
put it in the water.
you ain't supposed to be isolating your minerals though, dog. Yes, sir. It's just gotta come with your synthesizers. And your enzymes. Ain't no enzymes with your minerals.
Yeah, I definitely gonna some of the stuff I bought like in pill form, I'm just gonna convert and buy like powdered or different methods instead of the pill form. But
Yeah, I got
I feel pretty healthy though. I
I
feel
got
like it feels a lot.
I got cacao,
Hmm.
cola nut powder, and moringa.
Yeah,
That's the three natural sources you be good to go. And some honey. You need some real like good honey. Don't sleep on honey. Honey's the most important thing you need in your house. Not that fake shit that the corporations try to sell you, that watered down shit. You need that real good honey. Um, that's like an essential. I think it's an essential item for the household. Even when you talk about first aid as well for cuts and so on and so forth. It's a
yeah,
very very magical thing. Um, but yeah, man, you got to get it from the natural sources. That's what we talked about with Jehudi last week on last Friday.
yeah.
He's a herbalist, so you can go get your pills from a Hotep. You know what I mean? I don't know what the wait list is, you know what I mean, but the shit coming natural. Also, Kemi give you some shit, knock them parasites right out your ass.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Heal thyself 360.com. She got you can take that parasite cleanse, boy. Them worms come right out your ass.
Damon Hansberry, Peace to the Hoteps, getting my knowledge from the source. Thanks for donation. Brandon Cooser. Wait. Now the shines trying to wake up posting the RZA Islam videos on IG.
RZA Islam. Yo,
Sheree-
the other scam going around right now is that seaweed.
oh yeah,
Oh no,
yeah,
I mean the sea moss. Yeah, I gotta
yeah,
be careful. Yada got a video out talking about the difference between because the seaweed the sea moss that you're supposed to get is called Irish sea moss and it's supposed to be grown in Ireland. And he said you got some people that's growing that shit in their backyard calling that shit Irish sea moss. I mean, getting it from anywhere calling it Irish sea moss. It's not Irish sea moss. So make sure y'all be careful when y'all getting y'all sources from some of this stuff too, because that's a big scam going around right now. Everybody like, yo, sea moss, sea moss, sea moss, sea moss. Yeah, you getting that shit from the Jersey Shore and shit.
Jesus Lord, I hope not. Shout out to Yada, but yeah, I seen those videos too. Sharif Messiah, Hotep, my brothers, check out the tech company Javert and the Crimson Contagion simulations done to test America's preparedness for a viral pandemic.
Mm.
Drew Sample, real talk on the honey. Know your beekeeper. Yes, indeed.
Yeah, I think that's another essential item that I need to add to my life is beekeeping.
Yeah,
Beekeeping, like because honey is so important. I feel like keeping bees is important too, man. If everybody or a great amount of population, because remember they said there's like a shortage in bees.
yeah,
It is, man. Like farmers will pay you to bring your bees. They'll pay you to drop your bees off just to pollinate, their crops and whatnot, their flowers and so on and so forth. But yeah, man, that's something that I think is a beautiful thing to get involved with. Not only and they produce a lot too. They produce over and over again. You get your hive, you buy your queen, you get your hive, you grow your hive, and they produce the honey over and over again. You're not taking anything away from them. So there's a harmony there. But you have so much of it that you can kind of sell the rest. You know what I'm saying? But also honey doesn't go rank. It doesn't break down, so you could keep it forever. You know that shit is great for bunkers and doomsday prepping. You know, you have a whole basement full of honey. Oh, you good.
Um, we had definitely hip hop community. Fred the Godson passed away today. Rest in peace to him. Um, he did die of the event. Um, he was in a hospital a couple weeks, and it was supposed to be getting better. Then I guess it took a turn for the worse. You know, but yeah, that's the thing. One of my pet peeves about this whole thing. They're not telling you to work out. They're not telling you to stay in shape and everything else. They're just like, whatever, just stay inside and all this shit. You know what I'm saying? But this should show Black America, you got to take your health seriously. And that's what, Van Jones was saying. The Hoteps was saying, you got to watch what you eat and everything else. At least provide a line of defense for this stuff. Not saying anything is going to cure it because, we're not trying to get banned here, but, at least provide a line of defense in your body so you can help, um, prevent these things from happening. So rest in peace to Fred the Godson.
Yeah, I knew Fred too, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, when I was working with 50, he was one of those people that never really acted funny. Like, like from the first time that we met and we was cool, because we was working on a deal. Him and Prez, shout out to Prez. But we was working on a little something. But every time he saw me, it was always genuine. Where some people was like, it was real Hollywood. It was real Hollywood when you saw him. Fred, it was always like he was cool, man. He was a real cool dude, man. Sad to see him go, bro.
Yeah. That's a shame. Um, Vegas mayor said she opened this thing back up. You know what I mean? She was like, and I guess he was on CNN, and one of them CIA agents, what is it? Oh, I forget his name. Um, he compared her like, you're going to open back up. Look what happened in China. She was like, well, Las Vegas isn't China. I'm like, oh my god, and people was like, people is getting kind of shook. But you got some mayors and some governors that are like, man, we're opening back up. I don't give a damn. We need this tax money. We ain't trying to go bankrupt. I guess I can't imagine what Vegas is like right now. Like are all the casinos closed and shit like that? Like nobody's in Vegas and shit. That's got to be a killer to the economy.
Yeah, especially to the Las Vegas community, and the Las Vegas community, that is their commerce,
Yeah.
uh, fucking the casino life. But she said, "Yeah, I'm ready to roll." They said, "Well, they asked her whose responsibility is it, right, to figure out how to practice social distancing." She's like, "I'm not a corporation. That's their job to figure it out. I just lay down the mandate." And she's like, if I could figure it out, I'd probably be one of them. I'd probably be a business owner if I could figure it out. They said, well, if you can't figure out, why do you think they should? She's like, that's why they go into business. If they can't follow the rules, then they don't need to be in business. If you want to operate. So, I don't know what that's about. I know I saw some new technology that was I think it was deployed in either Japan or China somewhere. But it was a social distancing recognition system. So basically, anytime people came within a certain distance of each other, they'll highlight red. Everybody that's separate will highlight green, and then the people that are too close to each other, like it draws a line between the two of them. Really, really interesting software. I have some facial recognition tech up in the house next week. Cross my fingers. But yeah, I'm about to learn how to do this shit. I'm not playing around, like.
Is that why you get the drone, man?
Huh?
Is that why you getting the drone?
Yeah. It's time to go all in, yo. You know what I mean? Like I already found the program to do gait recognition. So we not even gonna use facial recognition on my drone. We going with straight gait recognition. Gait recognition works better than facial recognition. Facial recognition's out. That's eh. Like that's the past. If you talking about that, that's old news. Um, unless you're doing stuff like deep, deep, uh, deep fakes.
Yeah.
You know about deep fakes, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So unless you're talking about like deep fakes or what they got like deep fake creations where the AI is now creating faces. Did you see that?
Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
say like the AI is creating new human faces based upon databases of faces. Then you got like Clearview. Clearview was doing some really shady stuff with AI and facial recognition. They were. I actually had said this at CES when we were talking about. They said because we got the Wazo app and the Wazo device, that does the artificial intelligence and surveillance. So he said, will it identify strangers and tell me who they are? And I'm like, no, but we could. Technically, we probably could do that. He was like, well, how would you do that? I'm like, I could just scrape it off of Facebook and Twitter and Instagram. Everybody's profile is public. You
Right.
know what I mean? And I can set up an algorithm to verify identities. He's go, oh, okay. Yeah, yeah, I guess you could do that. And then it was like weird, like, because in Clearview got exposed for doing that like a couple of months later or a month later. But yeah, that's some of the interesting things you could do with facial recognition. But I'm on my John Connor shit, man. I'm back from the future, and you saw the movie Book of Eli
Yeah.
with Denzel. Yeah, I'm trying to get on my shit, man. It's time. You got to be ready.
Yo, I seen some drones. Like, don't they got drones now that they got a program that they're gonna send out that you can tell the temperature of the person and shit like that.
Yeah,
So, you running hot, you running COVID-19 hot. So like, and they're going to like this is like
yeah,
this, that game Watchdog and stuff like that. This is like the future is now. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's crazy that the drone software is that they're breaking out with now is like it's real intrusive on you. Um, they're going to be able to tell everything between the drone. If you carry a phone on you, they probably going to know your phone and everything on it. And they're gonna whether now like with those apps you're supposed to be like there's supposed to be an app. I mean, I forget the name of the like if you had the virus or not, and they're going to
yeah,
be able to tell that.
yeah.
Like, this is really crazy. Or if you've like they got something like if you come in contact with somebody that had it.
Right. Yeah,
Like,
Google and Facebook's tracking it all.
yeah, that's wild, man.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Exactly. That's why I'm like, I need my autonomous defense and surveillance system. I need a bunker. I need a couple of tunnels. Like you know, just to accentuate the AR-15.
The first line of defense.
Yeah, but I mean, I really believe that in the future, to really have some sort of freedom, you'll need to be a hacker of some sort.
Yeah.
You'll need to like even today, right? Like if I wanted to make certain cryptocurrency, like all right, Binance, for example, Binance, you can't trade on Binance. Well, you can trade on Binance from America, but you can't discharge it in USD. You know what I mean? You got to. That's all China now. Actually, I don't even think you can trade it all. I'm not sure. I can't remember. Um, certain coins they won't allow you to trade within your jurisdiction, or the exchanges aren't within aren't don't have licenses within your jurisdiction. So the exchange might be in let's say China, right? And they'd be like, "Yo, we don't got jurisdiction in USA, so we can't sell that there." You know what I mean? It's like it's weird like that. So there's ways around that, like setting up VPNs. You set up a VPN. I could pretend I'm in Russia, right?
Right.
This is, so like I feel like to have any type of freedom, you're gonna need to be a hacker of some sort in the future, I believe. Also, with the kids and the boys, I remember I talked to that white nationalist a couple of weeks ago. He just been having me thinking, about the fact we don't got no real hobby like back in the day. You had your toy airplane, your RC car, and all of that. You took that apart with your pops and shit like that. So, I was like, man, I need something like that with my boys. So I feel like this drone will be good. And then plus the programming aspect, I can make sure that they're equipped with programming, because programming is really not that hard to learn. The only part about programming is if you're going to be solving problems. But for the most part, everything's open source. You just grab the fucking code from GitHub, install that shit, and you're good to go. So, but it's just like, what's the, can you at least do that? You know what I'm saying? So like you don't have to be like the biggest tech geek to install some code. You know, you have to be the biggest tech geek to create that code, maybe. But
Right.
nowadays, with open source and open CV, like even open CV, you could snatch some facial recognition free. I can grab facial recognition right now. Can you install that? Can you deploy that? You know, and I think that's just a really cool thing to be able to do, and I think everybody should be equipped with that knowledge. So I'm gonna make sure, what I mean, the family's equipped with that, and then I'm gonna sell y'all a course on how to do that shit.
Oh my god. Thanks for everybody coming through. Please hit that like button. Please hit that share button. Uh, please, thanks for the donations. Drew Sample, beekeeping is an eccentric man's hobby. I'll link you. Thank you, Drew Sample. Hoteps, rocking with colloidal silver. You rocking with the silver, man?
No.
I never really messed with it. My partner had a patient turn blue from colloidal silver. Really,
Yeah.
really blue.
Like I said, I stick to the herbals. I'm Hotep.
Sewell,
I don't deal in isolates.
Sewell Santana, can y'all make a Hotep hat like Unks with the y'all's Hotep a snapback? And I guess he's asking two questions. Yeah, the hat is a snapback, right? Yeah.
And I think he want one like yours, but a snapback.
Oh, come on. Like, I never seen a Koofy snapback, man. Like, come on, man. It's one size fits all in it.
Yo, Koofy snapback might be the wave.
He snapped that joint.
Yo, the Koofy snapback.
They want Koofy
Like
snapback, man.
like this, just with the kente print, the kente cloth print.
Yeah.
That'll be gangster. We gonna try and make that happen, yo.
Okay. Thanks for the suggestion. Justin Stone, AI will know what we fear the most. It will know voices and people will trust and eventually use it against us. Them deep fakes, man.
That's why you gotta know how to trick. You gotta know it. You know what I'm saying? Like if you don't know it, you won't know its weaknesses.
Right. You don't
So,
know the tendencies. You don't know what to look for.
right. You gonna be falling for the traps. Like, oh my God, how'd they find me? Yeah, you've been followed by the AI, stupid. You should have disabled your such and such on your phone, and they wouldn't. You know what I mean? I don't know how to disable. Yeah, you need to learn how to disable some shit, re-enable some shit. You might have to take your phone apart and remove the bug from China.
Oh my gosh.
We gotta talk about Nick Fuentes too.
Oh, did he get kicked off TikTok or something? That's the only thing I've seen. I haven't been really on social media this week either.
Yeah, and I seen the Red Elephants today. The Red Elephants was upset. They said that a George Soros backed media company and TPUSA were laughing
They're getting kicked off.
about him getting kicked off. They seemed to be quite upset. They said, "How is it? You're supposed to be America first, but you're siding with the CCP." TikTok is a Chinese app. The ongoing Groiper wars with the I don't know who's that versus. Is that versus TPUSA? I think that's a TPUSA beef. I
Oh,
think
Conservative Inc. That's what this is the them guys versus Conservative Inc.
versus Conservative Inc.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's what they call it.
Okay, Conservative Inc. Yeah. Hey, look, Grippers, best of luck to you guys. Y'all badass. Yeah, he said he lasted about a week before he got banned. You badass. You sign up for an app and get banned in a week. God damn. I don't know what
It
he
was so
talking.
quick. I didn't even see the video where he got kicked off. I didn't even know he was on TikTok. Like he got
Yeah, I
kicked
didn't
off.
even know he was on TikTok. Right. I just knew he was on TikTok after he got banned. But he got, he got allegedly he was banned from YouTube, banned from TikTok. I don't know what he be saying.
Yeah,
Or
that,
doing.
that's really wild.
Maybe he
Um,
Conservative Inc. might be winning.
Conservative ain't putting their foot in his ass, man. They kicking him off every platform he can get on, man. He gonna be outside with a fucking megaphone.
Word up.
Oh, hold on. Let me read these super chats. Victor Life, make a dad hat too, Yatusabes. I think there is. You do have a dad hat, don't you?
Yeah, we got a dad hat. He
There's a
want the Kente. He might want the Kente cloth dad hat. That's a little too much now. I don't know.
Eli Roth, thanks for a donation. I don't know if that's the real Eli Roth, but shout out to you, man. Appreciate it. Friend of the show.
He said, I don't know if that's the real Eli Roth.
He just didn't say anything. That's why. Um, Unique Laura, giving you what's left on my Trump bucks because Hotep's always been told you much love and support. Thank you, Laura. That's what we're talking about. Give us some of them Trump dollars. We greatly appreciate it. Oh, okay. See, Eli Ross. Shout out to the Hoteps. Thanks again, Eli, friend of the show. Um, um, you see what Chad wrote?
I see the
I'm not even
Chad got issues, yo.
Chad's bugging, man. Back to TikTok. It was back to TikTok. There was a couple, like I guess these seniors in high school made this, quote unquote racist video, slandering our good black African Americans that caught us to shine. It was like they put blacks on a piece of paper and they were throwing water on it and saying a whole bunch of dumb stuff about it. Um, it went viral. They got kicked out of school. Um, it was funny. The girl was like talking shit at first, right? Then I guess it dawned on her all the shit she got into, right? Then she put it on. It's not my fault. He because I guess she's gonna get kicked. She was going to they can't graduate. Then she can't go to the college she wanted to go to, and now she was like, "It's not my fault. It is my boyfriend's fault. He made me do all this shit." I was like, "Damn."
She put it right to y'all. Damn. She said, snitch.
She started rolling tapes.
She went Takashi 6ix9ine on his ass.
But my thing is like, I seen the video. I just like, well, I'm not retweeting it. I'm not sharing it. My thing was with my African Americans, the Akata the Shines. Like they run to retweet that shit. They love retweeting that shit. I don't understand it. Like I guess, well, let's make this go viral. I'm like, for what, man? Like, I don't. To me, it's like racism porn. They love to look at that shit. They love to complain about it. Like, they won't retweet. Say white folks they make a video saying, oh, they love Black Americans, whatever. They won't retweet that. They be saying, oh, y'all tap dancing. You retweet that, but they get these two dickhead high school kids and make a dickhead video. They'll retweet that to make it fucking go viral. I think I think a certain section of Black America is addicted to fucking you know I'll call it just racism porn and um like I grew up in a white neighborhood. You don't gotta tell me white folks is racist. I heard that shit all my fucking going into the school bus, getting into fights. You know what I mean? It was hell. That white man was hell on my ass while I was fucking growing up. You don't gotta tell me twice. Yeah, I already know it. But it's like some of these guys don't know that. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know. I just think I would have better things to do with my time than it seemed like I think they're a little bit too invested in that.
Them your cousins. I ain't claiming them niggas. Just said that's ADOS. That's ADOS problem. Hey, that's ADOS and redneck problems. You know what I mean? That's I'm not even in that. I'm not even in that class. I'm. You know that's lower class problems, man. That's Walmart issues. You know, I don't have time to pay attention to that type of content. You know, my time is limited, and I don't understand. But we gotta understand. A lot of people just do this because, it's the Sean King grift.
Right.
Oh, here's something to complain about. I know I can get about 10,000 retweets for this. Look, I'm upset. Then then what they gonna do? They gonna attach their Cash App right to the bottom of the
Right.
thread. Hey y'all,
Or follow me on Instagram.
follow me on Instagram. Hey y'all, listen to my mixtape. I don't got nothing to promote, but drop something in my Cash App. Fuck out of here.
Yo, because I swear to God, after that one video came out, I seen a whole bunch of other people trying to find. They was doing other because there was other similar type videos where you know a white dude or was making some fucking joke or something like that that would be considered racist. And here they come. They just retweeted. They're trying to get in on the grift. Like you said, it's the Sean King grift. I'm like, man, I don't got time for that shit, man. Like y'all see one thing go viral, then y'all like, oh, let me get in on it, so I can put my Instagram link and all that jazz. I'm like, come on, man, this is like, you don't got nothing better to do my time. Like, the one thing they do that, they do it for attention. You know what I'm saying? So why are you going to give it to them?
Yeah, that's a good point. They definitely doing it for attention. And yeah, I go give it to them. Oh, the worst is when they try to make counter videos. So now it's a TikTok about the racist TikTok. I'm so glad I'm too old for TikTok.
Yeah, I can't. I can't fuck with it, man.
I'm not about to be sitting up here dancing in nobody living room for nobody entertainment. The man ain't got me shucking and jiving. I'm a fucking author, bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like, I deal in technology. You gonna have me shucking and jiving and dancing like the rest of these coons out here. TikTok.
Oh man, this is crazy.
Y'all out here dancing for the damn Chinese Communist Party.
Um, Eli said he's going to order some. He's going to order in some hats and shirts, man. He said he got you, man.
Word?
Yeah.
Oh,
Brody McFarland, spend time with your sons. Thanks for donation. Andrew Ross, get some pear leaf and boil that for detox. I never heard of that.
Oh yeah, you're boiling leaves. Yeah, that's another way to prepare your tincture.
JJ, my wife told me yesterday that my 19-year-old black daughter is dating a white boy. Thoughts?
Oh, let's talk about it.
Oh, here we
Let's
go.
talk about it.
She wants a Chad, man. She wants Chad.
First of all, I just want to say, JJ, congratulations. You dodged a bullet. Now, this was a question that crossed my mind because I have a daughter. She's 16. Obviously, she's going to be dating soon. And I said, what if she came home with a white boy? So I had to give it serious thought. And I said, actually, if he wearing Jordans, it's a no. If he look like MGK or listens to Eminem, it's a no. We need one of them good Wall Street white boys. So when you say he's a white boy, what kind of white boy? Because white boys is niggas too. I've seen a lot of dirty little white boys in my time. And I'd rather my daughter be with a dirty nigga than a dirty white nigga. So we gotta just specify what kind of white boy. We talk about the stockbroker type, congratulations. You know what I mean? But yes, it's a celebration. Your daughter hasn't brought home a mixtape rapper, a SoundCloud rapper. You would have failed. It happens to us all though. It's coming. She wants that bad boy. She gotta hope. You gotta hope you trained her up right. But if she come home with a CJ Pearson now, yeah, I take that too.
Come on, man.
You know what I'm saying? My daughter can't date CJ Pearson, but she can date somebody almost like him.
Okay.
Somebody with some ethics, like not a grifter, but like with this, we taking only professionals, people that are going places, So, you said white boy, you got to give me some descriptions on what type of white boy we got here.
You ain't gonna lie. I've had that similar thought go through my mind. I'm like, oh my god, I don't know what she would like. You know what I'm saying? And like I definitely like don't bring no nog home. Like I'm like, oh, get the hell out of here. You know what I'm saying? Like,
What's good, Uncle Hotep? What's good, Mister Uncle Hotep?
I want to. The only thing I would try to steer him on to is like make sure it's like a son of African immigrants. You know what I'm saying? Because you got a better chance with them. You know what I'm saying? They got a little bit more together, but than the Akata of the Shine. You know what I mean? The Akata of the Shine. That's a dice roll. You know what I'm saying? That's a really good. That's a dice roll. You know what I'm saying? So you want to. I don't know. I don't know what to say. So my advice is about the character of the guy. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
I wouldn't take that too much seriously.
Yeah, we need more details outside of race. This is modern America, and we live in a melting pot, a smorgasbord of personalities and cultures and economic statuses.
Yeah. Logan, thanks for donation. Why do Shines in the Hood run trains on John? Is it a rite of passage? Like, what code is this, man?
Oh, so Logan Boxing is like alt right white nationalist type dude. Still a great question. Still a great question. Not exactly for the family audience we have here, Mr. Logan Boxing. God damn it. But yes, it's a rites of passage. It is in many ways uh a rites of passage to jump a whore. And we jumped this white chick in one time. It was, I felt bad. I felt really bad too afterwards because we knew her boyfriend. He was cool as shit, man. He was the homie, and and she was just whopping us off. And anyway, let's get.
Like, I was like, I'm about to hit this button or something.
Somebody said Logan Boxing is John Jay's alter ego. Oh, that's
Oh my gosh.
Somebody said we learned it from the frat boys. Yeah, like that's part of being in the fraternity, man. Like I think there's some validity with that whole Illuminati thing and the sex ritual thing. There is definitely like subconscious or unconscious sex rituals people go through, and I think like running a train on chicks is kind of like a sex ritual in many ways. I'm gonna have to think about that, analyze that. There might be something there.
Kristen Mana, I love your guys' intro. Thanks for thanks, Kristen. Shout outs to Chad for the making the intro. Um, Babyface versus Teddy Riley happened again. You know, they tried it on before, and Teddy Riley, I guess he was trying to do it live, and his sound system was messed up. So they did it again on IG Live. They're still doing battles on IG. You know, matter of fact, this is how slick Joe and them they finessed the joint. You know what I mean? First, because now Button and them is getting in on it. Because first, so they was arguing who had a better mixtape catalog between Button and Lloyd Banks. So Button curated his content, and then Rory curated Lloyd Banks' content, and that had like a good little stream. And then just the other night, Rory versus Maul, and this time they did Fabulous mixtapes versus Lil Wayne. And that I looked in and it was like 20,000 some people in there watching that shit. You know, so man, this is really a new thing, man. This ain't going nowhere. You know what I'm saying? This battle, you know, this curating battle and shit. People talking about Drake versus Hove 20 songs.
Don't even do that. Don't. How dare you even try to compare the two? You know, Drake got to deal with some of these new artists. Drake got to deal with J. Cole before he get to Hove.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Drake don't got no good music as far as I'm concerned. But that's another story for another day. But you know, did you see the Nas arguing about Teddy Riley when they first messed it up?
What? Nah, what is
You didn't see when Teddy, because they had to reschedule.
Yeah.
Remember, and Teddy's signal was bad, or the sound was bad.
That was bad.
Did you see? Oh, you didn't see the argument the next day.
What was the argument?
Oh, Black Twitter was like, "Oh, Teddy Riley doing too much. He trying to promote his app." And then Carl started arguing with the undesirables, as he likes to call them, and he's basically saying like, "How y'all gonna be mad at Teddy when he's trying to deploy the exact technology that's meant for this, and you guys are doing it on the Instagram live, all on the white man platform, all on Zuckerberg platform, right? But you got Teddy Riley trying to bring you to the other platform. Then when you go look at Teddy Riley's platform, the sound is dope. The sound sounds good. The stream look clear. Everything is great. It's just like why you ain't wanna, deal with that. But again, go back to a few episodes ago. I told you adoption of new software is really a really difficult task. The Shine won't even go for it. But that the platform was there. And if you go back another few episodes, I said that there was no reason to create the platform because the platform had already existed. One of these music guys got it. Sure enough, Teddy Riley was one of the people sitting on the technology for it. But it's here, but the adoption of it is very difficult. People said they wouldn't pay for it at first. They said, "Oh, I ain't got to pay for it. Why is he charging for it?" All right, fine, you won't charge for it. Let's do it free. I seen one girl comment. She said, "Oh, he probably ain't got enough bandwidth. It's probably going to crash if we go to the website." Here you go making up hypotheticals in your head just to be pessimistic on the black man platform. That's why black people can't get ahead. I'm telling you, we are our own worst enemies. But we was just sitting there just tearing it. They was ripping in the car, boy. And I said, I tweeted Carl, I said, "Why are you arguing with these Shans, man? Let these niggas die. Let these niggas perish. Don't help none of these motherfuckers. Don't help these niggas." Somebody said to me, "Hotep Jesus, how do you help the black community?" First answer is you are the black community. Second answer is you help the black community by helping your fucking self because you can't help the black community. To help the black community has more help than it can manage. We got all the best athletes in the world. Can't muster up not one goddamn app, not one goddamn VC fund for small business. Fuck them. Focus on your motherfucking self. That's what you need to do. You need to focus on yourself and you be that light in the community. But you can't do it. You can't do it at this level. It's got to be at billionaire level. You know what I'm saying? That's what's gonna happen with Hotep Nation, man. Like we're gonna have a light that's gonna shine so bright and we're gonna change so many things on this planet. People will wonder why they even messed with politics. Like, we should have did this the whole time. I know the communists is coming, so we got the mask. Oh, let me throw my motherfucking mask on and shit. You know what I mean? So just so everybody knows, this ain't no preventative measure. This is just a preventative measure to make sure your ass don't get locked up.
So you get
Cause
the stores.
yeah, cause the store say, yo, you gotta, let me take my glasses off. You know what I'm saying? They say the stores. Hold on, let me see. I gotta adjust my shit. Uh, uh. You know what I'm saying? You go out to the stores, now they can't kick you out. You feel me? Hold on, let me untuck my hair because it's got a little too tight. Let's see now. Yeah, yeah. You know what I'm saying? You tuck it off to the side. The link in the box. The link in the box. We ahead of the curve. Early adopters. Shout out to my early adopters. I see niggas on Twitter already rocking these in they Avies. You know what I mean? But this is how we doing it. You know what I mean? We got to represent the brand and let them know that when we going to wear our masks, we going to wear a Hotep mask. You feel me?
Yeah. Eli Roth, peace to the Hoteps. We'll listen to the rest tomorrow. Thanks, Eli. Appreciate it.
That shit hard. You see that right there? That shit hard. That's the hardest logo out.
Yo, John told me, oh, black. Some black folks say they can't wear that John because they get because you black man, you can't walk in the store with that John. I'm like, I don't give a damn, man. It's the law. They can't do nothing now.
It's the law. It's the law. You gotta.
If Nas go in there and hold them shits up, man, I ain't got nothing to do with that. Ain't got nothing to do with me. I ain't holding up shit.
Right. I damn sure ain't walking up in that bitch without my mask on. They done locked up Karen. They ain't about to lock Hotep Jesus up. No, no, no. Had me out there looking like Black Lives Matter. Nah, I follow the rules, but when I don't, we very smart in court.
Chad, IG chat said Teddy was getting extra hard drives. JJ, my daughter told my wife that black guys are the bottom of the food chain.
Wait, is this a black girl?
Yeah, that's the bull that said his daughters came home with a white man.
Oh, that's the daughter said. I need to know. Her age, what region she's living in. And if you guys live in a suburban neighborhood, is it predominantly black? Is it predominantly white? What state this is? I would love to know. Type it in chat. It don't got to be a super chat. I'd love to know exactly what state this is in. This is excellent information and intel and data. Wow, she said bottom. I agree. Fuck them dirty motherfuckers, man.
That's got to be where you're, what area you're from, because there's other areas where the Negro is at the top of the joint. From what I see on social media, it's like because them young Karens be on the TikTok and talking about they only date the Nogs and all this shit, and you know how the sisters coming, they're fetishizing you, they're fetishizing. I'm like, what are you talking about? You know what I'm saying? So I guess I guess that's area. I guess I don't know, man. But
She talking about them boys that sag their pants, got their drawers showing. All they want to do is roll up some weed and sip out a double cup. Sit around and play NBA 2K all day. Do nothing with their life type people, the only type of people that we're accepting in our community are Hotep melanated individuals. These black men that y'all keep talking about are not welcome in our community. The only people welcome in our community are melanated Hotep individuals. These are the type of people that can date our women. But if you are not Hotep, you are not welcome. You are a potential danger. You are a national security threat.
Lord have mercy.
No, it's serious. Don Lemon is a national security threat. They would describe him as a black man. They would, right? So you mean tell me I have to accept that black man? Fuck no, I'm not accepting no fucking Don Lemon. All right?
Yeah.
Fuck Don Lemon. But this guy, they call him a black man. It's not no fucking black man.
Black and Filipino keep bringing that fire content, my G's. I'm learning new things every time I tune in. That's what we're here for. Thanks for doing. Logan, respect homies. So smart, so funny. Thursday night, done right. Bars. Drew Sample. They created this lockdown to stop Hotep Khan.
Boom. Word. That's what this is really about. Coronavirus is trying to shut down Hotep Con, bro. When we come back, it's all good because when we come back, we're going to come back bigger.
Stephen Moore invokes Rosa Parks.
He had no business doing that. He knew better. But he made sense. You know what I mean? It wasn't a straight equivalent. It was similarities, wasn't identical. You know, we're dealing with one that was very much a racial issue, a one that was injustice against human beings as well. You know, but we're talking about something that specifically had to do with the type of individual you are as a person. This lockdown is against all people. you can't take something that's oppressing all people and compare it to something that was against a minority group of individuals. So there was a false equivalence there, but I get what he was trying to say. Might have been a little bit trolling. I think there was a high level of overreaction. I don't think it warranted the reaction it got, but you know, everybody needs something to cry about.
I seen one white man said this lockdown is like slavery, and there they went. Yo, they was mad. Well, I was like, oh my god, you can't like. One thing, if I could ever red pill the African American Nakata to shine, it would be on slavery, man. Like, you know, I think Hollywood has, Hollywooded it, that event, and I think they, I don't know, like it wasn't like the movies, and I think that's what the Shine thinks. Nothing's really like the movies. The movies are entertainment. They're not you can get educational films, but from what how the Shine views slavery and stuff like that, and especially today's Shines, man, it's like I don't know. It seemed like it get worse and worse, man. Like I never like they swear today they living in the 60s or something like that. Like, and I'm like, come on, man. Y'all don't even have to be bothered with nobody if you don't want to. You know what I mean? You got to look out. You got to search the internets for this racism. You know what I'm saying? Y'all got to search these TikTok videos to be upset about some racism. Y'all wasn't getting fired. You're not getting fire hosed. You're not getting put in a. You can't laugh. You don't have to laugh in a laughing barrel. You're not. You're not sitting in a goddamn white restaurant getting cigarettes smoking you, and they pouring milk and sugar over you, trying to get some of the white man's and eating the white man's diner. You know what I mean? This is not. This is 2020. So I think these jokers just go overboard with that shit. But that's something I would really want to red pill these jokers on.
I feel you, man. I wish you could, because there's levels to this whole thing. But again, fuck them. Information is there. The information is there. We got YouTube channels of information. YouTube channels of information. Fuck them. I'm gonna be a billionaire and get on my George Soros shit. Then they gonna work for me. Pay. I'm gonna start putting ads on Craigslist and tell them niggas go protest for Hotep Nation. Then what they gonna do?
Listen to JJ. God damn, this is crazy. This is the weirdest collection of super chats ever. But thank you for the donation, JJ. Hotep Jesus, you're tripping. I don't want no light skinned blonde hair grandkids. That's what JJ said.
He said, I don't want no light skinned, blonde haired grandkids. Oh my God.
They ain't gonna be
Woo.
blonde hair at first. They ain't not gonna be blonde hair, dog. They gonna be light skinned. They ain't gonna be blonde hair, man.
Yeah,
Unless
nah.
you light.
I mean, you
Is
might,
JJ light?
the way genealogy work, it could. It could. I got a cousin that's got blonde hair and he's black. White boy.
Okay.
His daddy black. His mama black. He looked like a white boy. Her grandfather was white. That grandfather G popped right the fuck out.
Yeah.
The weird shit happens. But usually, yeah, you ain't gonna get no. Yeah, man, you might get you. What's that one brother used to play for the Clippers, Blake
Oh,
Griffin.
Blake Griffin, yeah. Ginger.
You might get you a little ginger. Damn, he said, I don't want no. That shit got me tripped out. Yo, I don't know where I'm at with that, with the whole race thing, and the miscegenation. I don't know where I'm at because I don't give a fuck. I got my light skinned queen.
Sick of this guy.
Ever since I seen Whitley go, but I always said I'm gonna give me a light skinned girl. I got me a light skinned girl with long hair. It's a good compromise between a white woman and a black woman.
Fucking done this guy, man. Let's get
I ain't shit though, so you can take that how you want it. I'm a flawed man.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Like, some people care about that, some people don't. A lot of people will say, when you're dead, you want I don't know, your descendants to look like you. My point of view, I'm like, I'm going to be dead. You know what I mean? So I don't know how much I'm going to care about that. That depends how important it is. But if she's already saying the Nogs is the bottom of the food chain, then I don't know. You might be lost. You might be beat, dog. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
She might be already set in stone. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Like, if you wanted to mold that, then you would have had to done that. Like, when you wait till they're old
yeah,
and it's already too late. You know what I mean? That's something you got to mold, in their younger years, who they hang out with, what they do, what activities they do. You know what I'm saying? That's something you have to do. If you care that much about it, that's what you have to do. You
yeah,
can't just let them out there, where you live at and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Where you send them to school. You know what I mean? If you cared that much about it, then you would have had to put her in a position where she wouldn't make that choice.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That if you cared about it, you know what I mean? Like, but caring about it now is probably too little, too late, to be honest, in my opinion.
Mhm. The way I see it is, before I leave this earth, there's gonna be a white Hotep Jesus. I'm gonna have a white son. One of these white ladies are gonna have to. One of these somebody's gonna have to give me a white child. That's for sure. So I'm just letting y'all know now. But yo, that nigga got a white baby. Yeah, I'm told you in 2020 I was gonna have me a white baby. Not only will I have me a white baby, I'm gonna have me an Asian baby. I'm gonna have me a chinky-eyed baby with my genes in it. Not only that, I'm gonna have me an African baby, and I'm gonna have me a little Guala Guala South American baby. You know what I mean? Yeah, before I leave this earth. See, the thing is, in 10 years, I'll be able to make these things with money. I'll send in, I'll grab my team of genealogists. I'll send in my sample, my sperm sample, and they'll make me my babies based upon whatever woman I choose that they have in their database. This is how things will happen. But yeah, that's I'm definitely gonna have me a little white son. He gonna be, ooh, you have a little white Hotel Jesus. Y'all think it's gonna be in trouble. Yes, sir.
They saying a Drake looking baby.
Y'all better chill with that shit.
Oh my gosh. Similar, Brandon Coots. Coaster, thanks for donating. Simulation firmware update. Reason we got to stay home. Hotep Mary, y'all never disappoint. Keep educating. Be blessed. Thank you, Hotep Mary. You be blessed as well. JJ, y'all ain't black nationalists.
All right,
I don't
let's
think I.
talk about it. We got to talk about it. If you don't want to have, if you don't want to infect the other races with your genealogy, you're not a black nationalist. The white man come and infect your race, but you won't go and infect his race with your genealogy. Who's really the black nationalist? Y'all don't want to have that debate though. Got to conquer all the races of the women's. The Arab did it. The white man did it. How you think Abraham Lincoln was black? His mama was a slave. He had babies with a slave. They wouldn't turning down that black coochie. You turning down that good white coochie? Why? Because you think you a black nationalist? You ain't a black nationalist until you birth you a white baby and make that baby Hotep. Then you're a black nationalist.
Yeah, there's two sides to the colonizer take. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I don't know. Black Americans don't ever get that. You know what I mean? I don't think black people in general get that, but because I don't think a lot of people think that way. But if you think about it, then yeah, it goes both ways. But I don't. It's I never said I was a black national. I'm Hotep. I don't know what to say. Um, I just want I want the shines to do well. You know what I'm saying? To improve their lives. You know, who they see fit to procreate with, that's on them. You know what I mean? But while you're here, you know, we can make some improvements in the community and stuff like that. That to me, that's what is most important. Um,
Yeah.
like we should be you be honest, you know, there's more important things. You know, we should be like trying to create a rapport with Africa, you know what I'm saying, or the motherland, you know what I'm saying. Like there shouldn't be China sending money over and building infrastructure. It should be Black Americans, you know what I mean. That should be like our, you know, the redacted got a homeland and stuff like that. You know, that should be ours. You know what I mean. There's I think Ghana, you know, they was offering dual citizenship. You know what I'm saying? That's something Black Americans should have took advantage of. You know what I'm saying? You
Mm-hmm.
know, so like when the shit hits the fan over here, which it looks like it's going to, guess what? If we was working on our dual citizenship, we could have an escape route. Like I'll be back. Listen, I'll see y'all later. I'll be back when it cools down over America. That's what we could have been doing. You know what I'm saying? I think we're too narrow minded and don't have a big enough vision. You know what I'm saying? Like I think sometimes we little have small vision. We should think of better things.
Yeah, I'm gonna take my ass to Ghana and build Wakanda. That's what Hotep Nation gonna do, man. We gonna take our black asses to Africa when this shit all fuck up, and we gonna build our own little tech Wakanda. JJ gonna like that because white people not allowed in Wakanda.
Justin Stone, content so good I feel guilty for listening for free. You're welcome, man. Thanks for the donation. Logan, Lincoln was into men. Was he? I don't like.
There you go. There you go. You gotta watch that guy.
I don't know. You got anything else, man?
I think we good, man. Yeah, nah, I'm good. Just make sure. I'm talking to Bake Alaska tomorrow.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, I'm gonna
good
talk.
old bait.
I'm gonna pull him out the woodwork. You know, I know he banned from everywhere. Mm.
That's another one they damn near kicked off the internet. You know what I mean? He's still on Instagram and shit like that. And I seen him make a couple of TikToks. But yeah, he was one of the first they gave him the boot.
Yeah, so I'm gonna bring him on tomorrow. We gonna talk. We gonna talk Nick Fuentes and all of that. It's gonna be an interesting conversation. That should be fun. But other than that, make sure y'all get y'all masks. Make sure y'all get y'all snapbacks, y'all dad hats in the description box. But nah, that's all I got, man.
Yeah. Thanks everybody coming through. Thanks for all the donations. I'll see y'all next week.
Nah, I don't gotta do no DTube account. We got a BitChute. We have a BitChute account. That's old though. We've always had a BitChute account, so all of our stuff goes to BitChute. So that's connected chat. But yeah, that's all I got, y'all.
All right, man.
Peace.